Hi, I'm Tobias Hurwitz. I get a lot of people talking to me about stage fright, not being able to play as well in front of people as you can play by yourself. I have students that come in and say things like, if even one person is watching me, I can't play. Or when I come in here for my lesson, suddenly I can't play. Well, this is essentially stage fright. It means that being concerned with what somebody else thinks of your playing negatively impacts the quality of your playing. The last time I remember having that happen to me was in 2014. I had to play the Eruption guitar solo by Eddie Van Halen in front of 65,000 people at M&T Bank Stadium. And I felt myself getting nervous beforehand. I was really worried that I was going to screw it up and it would obviously be very embarrassing. Anyway, I managed to get in 10 slow, deep belly breaths before starting. That's when you breathe so your stomach protrudes and then let out the breath so it goes back in. I did that 10 times before starting. I did fine. And I attribute the success of that to the belly breathing. Now, I haven't had nervousness since then that I can really recall, except very recently I was in a completely different situation where I was playing for perhaps 200 people, but there was a very famous person sitting in the front row right on my side of the stage, maybe about 6 feet away from me. For the first 3 songs or so, I was nervous, but I recalled something Robin Ford said to me about nervousness, which was he overcame nervousness by, quote unquote, remembering to breathe. So I thought to myself, you know what? Instead of thinking about that guy sitting in the front row watching me play, I'm just going to take a few deep breaths as I play and concentrate on what I'm doing. And by the time the first couple of songs had passed, I was fine, and that person was clapping when I took my guitar solos and so forth, and I was starting to enjoy the show. Now, one point I want to make clear about overcoming stage fright is you must be experienced performing. If all you ever do is like a once a year annual music recital or something like that, it's very likely you're going to be plagued by nervousness because you mentally build this thing up for a year, then you play and you have 5 minutes to do well, and then it's over and you have another whole year to wait before you can play again. Well, what if, for instance, you know you have a recital in 2 weeks, and instead of waiting the 2 weeks to perform the material, you play it for your family and friends once or twice. Maybe you go to an open mic night and play it. In other words, become experienced playing. Feel that nervous tension. Learn how to tame it by breathing, by relaxing, by concentrating. And you'll just do a whole lot better. The takeaway from this video is play often and don't forget to breathe.